Is every year the increasing temperature, storms, and floods normal? Do you know why the third smallest country in the world, Nauru, is sinking? Let us today find out that if we do not take any step to make our environment better soon, then what can happen? Do you know that scientists, for the first time near 1950, had begun to be worried about weather changes, and had shown the possibility that if poisonous chemicals released from industries and other sources keep entering the atmosphere, then until the 21st century, things will get out of our hands? Because until that time, carbon will be a part of our atmosphere in such a large quantity that as a result, the weather of the Earth will become unwantedly hot and humid and will lead to an increase in temperature, extreme weather, and storms. This was at that time known only as a possibility, but today, after 2 decades of the 21st century have passed, we can witness it. Today, the conditions of the world is that in America, in 2022, there were 15 floods, in which the historical blizzard in Buffalo is also included. In the UK, February 2022, 3 big storms occurred in 1 week. Similarly, in Iraq, from April to December 2022, there were 8 mud and dust storms, which caused difficulty in breathing for people that they had to go to hospitals. Moreover, airports and public offices had to be closed in the country. Similarly, in a dry country like Saudi Arabia, in the month of December, in Mecca and Medina due to rain, floods occurred. Observing these statistics, if we only keep debating upon this whether we need to change our environment or not, or what should we do, then we would not only be damaging ourselves, but will also leave a very dangerous situation for our future generations. If today we use smoke-emitting cars on roads, smoke-emitting chimneys of factories, poisonous water released from chemical plants, and continue to cut forests on a large scale and think that global warming and other related views are just scientific hypotheses, then till the end of this century we would face very dangerous consequences of this. Whose detail can be such that global temperature will increase more than 4 degrees centigrade? In many countries, the temperature in summers will be continuously at 40 degrees centigrade. And in warm countries, with 50 degrees centigrade of temperature, heat waves will be very ordinary. The temperature of the sea will also rise visibly. The deserts of the world will expand. Millions of people will be homeless. Most of the mountain glaciers will have been completely melted, and their water, having been entered in sea, will increase the sea level by 1 meter, because of which Rio de Janeiro, Hong Kong, and Miami, and other large cities will be flooded and would be inhospitable. For the consequences of these devastating weather situation, scientists also think that melting glaciers will result in extra water in the seas, which will cause change in its flow and can take the world, especially Europe, to a mini ice age. What planning and techniques should we follow to take control over these weather changes and give this world a better future? The answer to this is written in Mark Maslin's book, How to Save Our Planet, The Facts. That if we, in this remaining century, leave fossil fuel completely and start using renewable energy, plant more than 1 trillion trees that use the carbon present in the environment. All public transport run on electricity. Photoelectric panels are placed on all buildings that produces solar energy. Roof gardens are created on all large buildings of the cities that make cities cool and nice places to live. And along with that, electric trains that travel at 300 meters per hour speed are made. That connects most of the large cities of the world. so that airplanes are used rarely, and when used, they use such fuel that is made up of water and carbon dioxide, and they get it directly from the environment. If we try to contribute to our efforts in this, from today then till the end of this century, all of this is possible. But maybe after some years, this chance doesn't remain. Our decision and efforts today will ensure what our future would be like. However, happily, according to Mark Maslin, if we follow these ways, our victory is undoubted. But why stop at just one video? Join our ever-growing community of curious minds by subscribing today. And the best part, it's absolutely free.